Hi, Sagittarius. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color. And this is your 3-card reading for the week of November 22nd through the 29th, 2020. Before I begin, I wanted to say I'm very grateful for all the new subscribers. And I want to thank specifically Sheila at Celtic Tarot for featuring me on one of her live feeds, which really helped me up my game. Please share, like, subscribe, comment, press the bell for notifications. Additionally, I am offering 30-minute readings for $30 until November 30th. Gratitude. Okay, I said that's my marketing. All the information is below. You make the payment and then send me an email saying Tuesday's good, Wednesday isn't good, blah, 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 and we'll work something out. Okay, 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is very interesting. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I say that a lot. I use the word interesting a lot. Interesting is a good word. Okay. This is really, it really is interesting. Okay, you get the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Okay, so she's a queen. So queens are patient. Queens, the energy and the message of a queen is be patient. That's first off. Then you get a 10. 10s are about completion. 10s are about something being done, being over, being complete. You get the Moon. The Moon is a weird. The Moon is about seeing things by the light of the moon as opposed to seeing things by the light of the sun. And in the moonlight, we don't see things clearly as we do as with the sun. The sun, everything's bright. It's like, that's a tree, that's a dog, that's a flower. You walking through the street or a park or whatever at night, it's like, is that a tree or is that a monster? Is that a dog or is that a wolf? Is that a flower or is that a gremlin trying to eat me? I'm a little imaginative. You know what my overall feeling about this is? Because you get her. There ain't no witch like this witch. She's the witch of witches. That's the way I see her. She's the witch of witches. She is so in tune with intuition, with understanding, with her emotion. Like, she kind of gets the whole story. She doesn't need anything else. That's where she comes from. And Sagittarius doesn't get enough credit, but Sagittarius has a real intuitive understanding, especially around people, around like social understanding, where people stand, who's in charge, who's the submissive, Sagittarius has this natural knack of understanding that, because you're good with like people and groups of people, and you're good. And I was going to say earlier, it's funny because I was thinking to myself as I was shuffling, even before I turned on the computer, I've met a lot of really good Sagittarian musicians. And, I really love music. And I can carry a tune, I can. I know I can. And nobody else does. um, but to be part of a band, you have to really understand your place, right? When you're playing with different people, you have to really understand, well, how does the horn react with the percussion? How does the wind? Blah, blah, blah. And you have to really understand how everybody interacts and who is carrying what torch and whose time is it to shine and when is it time for their solo and when do we collaborate and when do we, collaborate with more than two people and blah, 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 blah. So there's a real like kind of intuitive understanding of who stands where, why they stand. That's what I'm saying. That's what if you're working really hard at trying to figure something out or trying to make something happen, it's almost like, right, working really hard, overwork. And if you're doing that, at walking here, you see as well as anybody else does. None of us see anything. It's a mysterious path. This is the mysterious path. We don't know where it's going. We don't even know if we're going in circles. We don't know if we're going east, west, north, south. It's dreamy, right? It's a little prophetic. And that being said, with her here, I guess my message is be patient, it'll come. And it might not come from you trying so hard. It might come from you just opening and, seeing the signs as they appear. Not trying to force. It's kind of like, how does that go? A watched pot never boils. If you're not from America, so that means it's pretty self-explanatory. You put on, you start boiling the pot for water, and you're so hungry, it's like, I got to get these potatoes in there, but it's like you can't put them in until the water's boiling, and the water boiling is going to take some time. No matter how high you put the fire, yeah, it's just going to take some time. And it's like if you keep on, nothing's going to happen. You're going to keep on looking at the clock, and it's going to seem like you've been looking at it for 30 minutes, and it's like it hasn't even been a minute. Will you just calm down? Just calm down. I also feel like if you're approaching it from an angle that feels like work, or especially overwork, if there's something that there's like a path, or there's something that you want to do or accomplish or move forward, and it feels like this tremendous burden, it's because it is a tremendous burden, really, is what I'm telling you. And the way through it is to go inside. That's the way through, right? You have to be, it's interesting with Sagittarius, it has the man and the horse. So you have to get out of the man and into the horse, because the horse is instinctive. It's the animal self. It's the, that's where you need to be. You need to be there. You need to be there. Oh, and I also, if this is your birthday, happy birthday. Because we're beginning Sagittarius season. Know that you will not, the moon will not last forever. The light of the moon will not last forever. Eventually the sun is going to rise, right? And know that this sense of, know in your heart also that the sense of taking on too much and worrying and being burdened also is just about over. Know that. Know that. And sometimes, it's funny, there are two different kinds of people that you can travel with, right? I prefer traveling alone, to tell you the truth. But there are two types of people you can travel with. There are some who are like so laissez-faire. It's like You went to a specific place because, let's say you went to Egypt, you want to see the pyramids, right? That makes sense. And your friend who you're with, it's like they wake up at 4:30 in the afternoon. You've been waiting all day. So that's one end of the spectrum. And then the other end of the spectrum is the one who says, we have to eat breakfast between 10 and 10:15. We have to be out of here at 10:20. At 10:20, we catch the cab. At 10:20, at 10:38, we get to the pyramid. Then we have 15 minutes at the pyramid. Neither one works. I'd leave them both in Egypt. See ya. See ya. It doesn't have to be a burden. The burden is not going to last forever. The burden is not going to last forever. And you'll intuitively know what to do, and trust that you'll intuitively know what to do. And, you know, it's not going to come all at once. It's just not how it works. It comes exactly on time, exactly as it's supposed to come. None of us want to hear that. I get it. I don't want to hear that either. You know, if I were looking at me watching this video, I'd say, I don't like this video. I'm never going to watch him again. Okay. Don't write that in the comments, please, because I'll just delete you anyway. Be patient. Be patient. And trust that it's all going to work out, that you're going to see your way through this unclear time, and you're going to be able to drop your burden. That's my message. Please like, subscribe, share. If you want a one-on-one, I have to put on my glasses, turn this thing off. It doesn't really work when I put my glasses on like this. Okay. Like, subscribe, share. If you want a one-on-one, it's $30 for 30 minutes. You go to my website, you press the button, you send me a message saying Tuesday is good, Wednesday isn't, blah, 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 blah. We'll do a Zoom, we'll work it out. I live in New York, that, you know, if you're in California or if you're in Europe or whatever. So just keep that in mind. And blessings to you. And happy birthday. Happy birthday. Enjoy your birthday. And enjoy Thanksgiving. I will.